two girls, looking for a thrill, had been spying on their male neighbors' dates. But one night, they witnessed something deeply disturbing. Shortly after a beautiful woman entered his apartment, they heard desperate screams for help. Through the window, they could see her silhouette struggling. The girl's first instinct was that they were witnessing a murder, but her friend brushed it off. Who kills people like that? They're probably just playing some kinky game. The next day, however, she was shocked to see the same woman from last night on the missing persons report. Things got personal when she realized her own sister had been flirting with this neighbor. When she tried to warn her sister about her suspicions and urged her to stay away, her sister chose to believe the neighbor instead. Determined to prove she was right, the girl began monitoring him daily, searching for evidence. One day, she watched him carry a black body bag out of his apartment. Her instincts screamed that it was a corpse. She snuck into his car to investigate, and her fingers found strands of golden hair. This was it, proof of a body. She immediately called 911. That's when the neighbor caught her. But instead of panicking, he simply smiled and said she'd misunderstood. He couldn't possibly be a killer. He even waited calmly for the police to arrive, encouraging them to open the bag themselves. When they did, all they found was a life-sized silicone doll, not a body at all. The next morning, as she was leaving, the neighbor cornered her at her door, demanding she return a postcard she'd stolen, something he claimed had sentimental value. The girl played dumb and refused. He grabbed her arm, but luckily her classmates showed up to pick her up, forcing him to back off. What she didn't know was that he'd memorized their license plate and planted a tracking device under the car. Through it, he overheard her friends planning a trip to the countryside that night. Perfect leverage to use against her. Meanwhile, the girl had snuck into his garage and discovered a suspicious freezer. Just as she was about to look inside, her sister found her and demanded she come home immediately. But the girl insisted on finding out the truth. When she opened it, there it was, a woman's corpse. Her sister stood frozen in shock. The neighbor really was a killer. Just as they were about to call the police, the neighbor called. He sent photos of her friends, warning her not to contact the authorities and demanding his postcard back. He'd known about her surveillance all along. Terrified, the girl frantically called her best friend, telling her to get everyone out of there immediately. But all she heard was her friend's scream. There was no doubt they'd already been taken.